there was a shooting that happened last week, and everyone's been talking, obviously, about, I was about to say Milwaukee, but no, they're not talking about Milwaukee. They're talking about Buffalo. So there was Dallas, there was Orange County, there were Milwaukee. These were the worst shootings, Houston, and they're only discussing Buffalo.
Yeah.
Okay. There was another shooting last week, though, that is getting almost no national coverage. And I wanted to bring it to your attention because for the life of me, I can't figure out why.
I may have an idea.
Police say the black suspect who shot 3 women at a Korean hair salon was angry at all Asians because of a bad experience during a traffic accident with an Asian driver. Hello, everybody. I'm Steve Eager. It's 9 o'clock. An arrest warrant affidavit for 37-year-old Jeremy Smith says that was the reason for his hatred of Asians was relayed to police by his girlfriend. She also told them Smith was once fired for attacking an Asian boss. He was arrested while working a temporary landscaping job and charged with 3 counts of aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. In addition to the salon shooting, police are looking at whether he shot at 2 other Asian-owned businesses.
Well, I'm noticing a theme. And this was not covered. That was local media, right? You would think it'd get national coverage.
No. That's just local.
Who could have possibly predicted such a strange turn of events as far as the identity of this shooting? Weird. If only someone...
They just announced that they have made an arrest in the Dallas shooting of a Korean-owned hair salon. CNN just covered the entire story. I didn't hear any mention of race, but it was a Korean-owned salon, and I'm just curious if the race is known. So can you guys look it up and see if the race...
That just happened? There was a shooting in a Korean salon?
It happened a couple of days ago. I don't know how many people
Remember
were
when
shot.
one happened? I don't remember if it was in Texas. The guy shut up the massage parlor, and they said it was racially motivated.
No, that was, but it was because... that was in Georgia or something.
It was in Georgia,
But it was because they didn't want to give him handies?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
He went to the wrong salon for that. It's like, no.
Yeah, you got to go to the right place.
This was from an hour ago, but the Dallas Morning News says that the police announced the arrest early Tuesday, but did not provide the suspect's name. So I don't think we're going to get the race yet if they don't have the name.
Gotcha. All right.
Yeah, well.
I'm just curious.
One guess.
Weird.
I tell you, that Zoltar machine in the green room is the best investment we ever made.
It really is.
Thing ever.
I still only grew partway to big.
Yeah. And by the way, if you think that they didn't know who this person was from the outset, you're wrong. They had this story. When that story ran on the 17th, they had this information, but it was then removed.
And by the way, just like if you have to pay for gas at the pump, it's your fault. You should stop purchasing gas. If you notice the statistical trend in crime in this country, particularly as it's perpetuated against Asians, you're wrong. Yeah. You shouldn't be doing that. And that's where we're going to discuss the great replacement theory next. But let's hit this. So this was last week. The guy was 37-year-old Jeremy Smith. It was at Hair World Salon in Dallas, Texas. Shot 3 women.
Yeah.
Luckily, thank God none of them were killed. It is being investigated. I mean, I don't know how much investigation.
Another hate crime, right?
Hate crime.
Because it can be racist from a black person to another race, right?
As far as motive, because sometimes you don't want to just... Here's the thing. Just because a white guy shoots somebody, it's not because he happens to be white. And just because a black guy shoots somebody, it doesn't necessarily mean it's because he's black.
Of course.
Or because the victim is white or the victim is Asian. That doesn't determine motive. In this case, though, the girlfriend did say, anytime the suspect, Smith, is around anyone of Asian descent, he begins having delusions that the Asian mob is after him or attempting to harm him. So that seems pretty clear.
That's weird. I don't know why you would date him.
Yeah.
Why would the Yakuza be coming after you, Mr. Smith?
What, are you counting cards?
Well, perhaps he owes money to someone.
Well, that may be true.
Maybe it's very legitimate.
But did he travel to Japan just to screw with the Yakuza to come back? I mean, it's a pretty insular world.
But why would you, you're Asian. You're just like, what do you like? Well, long walks on the beach. I like to watch movies. I also freak out every time I see an Asian person.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, let's go out.
Let's go to a Korean salon.
I go into an epileptic seizure and wake up later, and they're dead.
Yeah, I don't know what it is.
Like, no, well, you know what? Sounds like it's a man who's a fixer-upper.
As long as you've never been on a mantle.
Yeah. He's a bad boy. I like men that I can fix.
I love that you're so open.
He's a fixer-upper. Oh, he's got a gun.
No, I've made some bad decisions.
He has bad aim.
So let's sort of compare. Then, remember what our former vice president said after the Atlanta spa shooting last year, the salon shooting that we just discussed.
There are simply some core values and beliefs that should bring us together as Americans. One of them is standing together against hate, against racism, the ugly poison that has long haunted and plagued our nation.
Now, I want to be clear again, that wasn't racially motivated. It was just a guy who was mad because he was a sex fiend.
Yeah, but they immediately went to the racial motivation for a white guy who shot, I believe, 3 people. Well, no, he may have shot 5 people or something.
He shot enough.
He shot enough. Immediately they went to race.
Right.
Immediately.
In this
case, they excluded it from the conversation.
Well, here's the thing. Here's how former Vice President Biden addressed when we basically have an anti-Asian manifesto and with the kind of insanities that you would only see from someone with serious psychiatric disorders and also racist. So let's see how former Vice President Biden addressed the shooting where we know the motive in Dallas.
That's very similar to how he addressed all the Asians getting killed in New York City.
You mean they didn't want to be shoved in front of the L train?
I guess.
I just thought it was a thing.
Why would you stand that close to it?
I just thought they were adrenaline junkies.
No.
So bad.
Awful.
So here's also, by the way, Ginger Snap was here, just to give you a little bit of insight. He went over there to the salon, and he noticed one thing, the salon where they shot. Bring up those images. No guns allowed.
No guns.
Did he not see the sign?
I don't know. Apparently the force field lapsed.
That's crazy.
Maybe he's illiterate.
Well,
maybe he just.
Wait, hold on a second. People are going to be more mad that I say he's illiterate and he just shot Asian women.
Well, it wasn't because of anything other than he just obviously didn't pay attention to the sign.
Or he can't read.
He could possibly not read.
Well, he may not have
Never know.
understood what the Ghostbuster gun thing meant.
Who else? We don't know.
Fair point.
He may not be able to read. We don't know if he drove Miss Daisy.
Well, if he can't read, then he's probably going to be not fit to stand trial.
Oh,
6
so
months
it might
from
be-
now,
quickly,
some other examples.
That's a good point.
Is he out yet on no bail?
The man who beat the old man in Detroit?
No, guy.
he's free to go.
Yeah, he's free to go.
Yeah, he's on the streets.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Right where the Lord wants him.
Yes. Point him to the old folks' home.
Yep.
He's got some mercy to give.
Might I suggest Bob Evans at the early bird hour?
Yes, enjoy. It's
So-
an all-you-can-punch buffet.
Yes. That's just Golden Corral. That's all it is. So,
That's if there's one steak left.
yeah, Ginger, it's not even sirloin. Ginger Snap actually asked business owners in the neighborhood about this, and none of the business owners had guns. And most of the Korean business owners, they found guns scary, and they said that the police would help. So this is just anecdotal. I'm letting you know there were discussions that were taking place.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. Look, Asian Americans right now, and just to be clear, I know people say, well, how can you speak? I'm not speaking for you. I'm not Asian American. I am speaking to you. I'm speaking with you. You know who else is an Asian American? Former Vice President Biden. I guess Kamala is when she chooses that it's convenient. But
Depends
come
on the
on.
day.
You ain't black.
Let's be honest. But Democrats don't give a crap about you. They use you. Remember when it was Stop Asian Hate? What happened with that? Once the statistics came out, they don't care. Hey, where are the Democrats fighting against the quotas that you're seeing at universities right now? There's, happened in Harvard and Brown where they say, no, we have too many Asians. Where are they? Right now, I'm telling you, I do. I care. And by the way, I don't just so you know, Asian Americans, before you start feeling super special, I don't care about you any more than I care about any other form of American, white American, black American. I'm just saying that I want you to have the same rights and fighting chance. I want you to arm yourselves. I want you to be able to protect your businesses. I encourage you to protect your businesses. And I encourage you to go to states that allow you to protect your homes and businesses. Because as you see, the police cannot save you.
Watch Louder with Crowder live, Monday through Thursday, 10 a.m. Eastern.